In the world of home renovation television, few shows have captured the public's imagination quite like My Lottery Dream Home. At the heart of this HGTV phenomenon stands David Bromstad, a charismatic designer whose infectious enthusiasm and distinctive style have made him a household name. With his signature colorful bow ties and boundless energy, Bromstad has guided countless lottery winners through the process of finding their perfect dream homes, transforming what could be an overwhelming experience into an exciting journey of possibilities. The show's premise is simple yet captivating. Follow recent lottery winners as they navigate the high-stakes world of luxury real estate with Bromstad's expert guidance. Each episode showcases million-dollar properties, from sprawling beachfront estates to modern urban penthouses, all while maintaining the show's trademark upbeat tone. Viewers tune in not just for the jaw-dropping properties, but for Bromstad's genuine excitement and his ability to connect with each winner's unique vision of their ideal home. However, beneath this seemingly perfect pairing of host and subject lies an intriguing contradiction that adds unexpected depth to the show's narrative. Despite being the face of a program centered around lottery winnings, David Bromstad harbors a surprising perspective on the lottery itself, one that challenges conventional wisdom about luck and financial windfalls. This paradox between his professional role and personal beliefs creates a fascinating tension that goes beyond the surface-level appeal of luxury home tours. As we delve deeper into Bromstad's story, it becomes clear that his approach to design and lifestyle choices reflect a philosophy that stands in stark contrast to the very concept his show celebrates. His views on wealth accumulation, financial responsibility, and the pursuit of happiness through material possessions offer a thought-provoking counterpoint to the show's glamorous exterior. This internal conflict between professional obligation and personal conviction makes Bromstad's position particularly compelling, adding layers of authenticity to his interactions with lottery winners and his advice on creating meaningful living spaces. The evolution of David Bromstad, from artistic roots to television stardom. David Bromstad's journey to becoming a household name in home design began far from the glittering world of lottery-funded luxury. Born and raised in Excelsior, Minnesota, Bromstad's early life was marked by a deep appreciation for creativity and craftsmanship, nurtured by his artist mother and carpenter father. This unique blend of artistic influence and practical building skills would later become the foundation of his distinctive design aesthetic. After graduating from the Ringling College of Art and Design in Sarasota, Florida, where he studied graphic design, Bromstad found himself drawn to the world of interior design almost by accident. His career trajectory took a significant turn when he entered and won HGTV's Design Star competition in 2006, beating out thousands of contestants with his innovative approach to space transformation and his natural on-camera presence. This victory launched his first major television series, Color Splash, where he demonstrated his talent for breathing new life into outdated spaces using bold color palettes and creative solutions. The show's success established Bromstad as a rising star in the home design world, known for his ability to blend functionality with artistic flair. Throughout his career, Bromstad has maintained a steadfast commitment to accessible design principles, emphasizing that beautiful spaces shouldn't be reserved for the wealthy elite. His work has consistently showcased how thoughtful design can transform any space, regardless of budget constraints. This philosophy became particularly evident during his tenure hosting HGTV Urban Oasis Giveaway, where he helped convert ordinary properties into extraordinary dream homes through clever design choices rather than excessive spending. The transition to My Lottery Dream Home in 2016 marked a significant evolution in Bromstad's career, though it presented an interesting challenge given his personal views on sudden wealth. Despite the show's focus on multi-million-dollar properties, Bromstad has managed to maintain his core design philosophy, often steering lottery winners toward more practical and sustainable choices. His approach typically emphasizes long-term livability over short-term opulence, encouraging winners to consider maintenance costs, property taxes, and future resale value. Considerations that sometimes clash with the extravagant expectations of newly minted millionaires. Bromstad's professional reputation extends beyond his television work, encompassing numerous speaking engagements, product lines, and design collaborations. He has become particularly known for his advocacy of color in home design, challenging the trend toward neutral palettes and promoting the psychological benefits of vibrant living spaces. This aspect of his design philosophy aligns with his broader belief that true happiness in a home comes from personal expression rather than monetary value, a perspective that subtly influences his interactions with lottery winners seeking their dream properties. Despite his success in the world of high-end real estate television, Bromstad has remained grounded in his original design principles. His work continues to emphasize the importance of creating spaces that reflect personal stories and lifestyles rather than simply showcasing wealth. This approach has earned him respect among both design professionals and everyday homeowners, establishing him as more than just a television personality, but as a thoughtful voice in the home design community. David Bromstad's perspective on the lottery, a surprising stance. Despite his prominent role in My Lottery Dream Home, David Bromstad maintains a notably skeptical view of the lottery system and its impact on people's lives. In various interviews and public appearances, he has openly expressed his concerns about the lottery's role in society, describing it as a tax on hope that disproportionately affects those who can least afford it. His criticism stems from a fundamental belief that true financial security should be built through careful planning and hard work rather than chance, a perspective that creates an interesting tension with his professional responsibilities on the show. Bromstad's skepticism extends beyond mere financial considerations to encompass broader social implications. He frequently points out that the lottery preys on people's dreams and aspirations, creating unrealistic expectations about wealth and success. During a 2021 appearance on a home design podcast, he elaborated on this point, stating, "The lottery sells this fantasy that winning will solve all your problems, but in reality, it often creates a whole new set of challenges." His comments reflect a deep understanding of the psychological aspects of sudden wealth, gained through years of working closely with lottery winners. The designer's reservations about the lottery system are perhaps most evident in his approach to guiding winners through their home buying decisions. While maintaining the show's upbeat tone, Bromstad consistently emphasizes practical considerations over extravagant purchases. He has been known to steer clients away from properties that might prove financially burdensome in the long term, even when such choices would make for more dramatic television. This subtle resistance to the show's premise manifests in his frequent reminders about ongoing costs, property maintenance, and the importance of sustainable living arrangements. Bromstad's critical stance is further complicated by his awareness of the lottery's regressive nature. He has publicly acknowledged that lottery sales tend to be highest in economically disadvantaged areas where residents spend a disproportionate amount of their income on tickets. This observation troubles him deeply, as he believes it represents a form of exploitation rather than opportunity. During a panel discussion at a design conference, he remarked, "It's heartbreaking to see how much faith people put into these games of chance, especially when they're struggling to make ends meet." Perhaps most telling is Bromstad's personal behavior regarding lotteries. Unlike many public figures associated with gambling-related entertainment, he has never purchased a lottery ticket himself. In fact, he has turned down numerous opportunities to participate in promotional lottery events or endorse related products, citing his ethical reservations about doing so. This principled stand demonstrates the depth of his convictions, even when it might mean foregoing additional income or exposure opportunities. The tension between his professional role and personal beliefs occasionally surfaces in subtle ways during filming. Crew members have noted that Bromstad seems most engaged when helping lottery winners make practical, sustainable choices rather than indulging in extravagant fantasies. His genuine enthusiasm tends to shine brightest when discussing long-term investment strategies or practical considerations for maintaining a property, suggesting that his true passion lies in responsible wealth management rather than celebrating random fortune. This complex relationship with the lottery system has evolved over his years hosting the show. Initially, Bromstad admits he struggled with reconciling his personal views with his professional obligations. However, he has come to view his role as an opportunity to educate viewers about the realities of sudden wealth and the importance of making thoughtful decisions. His approach now balances the show's entertainment value with what he sees as a moral responsibility to provide practical guidance to both lottery winners and viewers alike. The reality behind the jackpot. Understanding the true impact of sudden wealth. While the allure of instant riches captivates millions, research and statistics paint a sobering picture of life after a lottery win. Studies conducted by financial institutions and academic researchers reveal that approximately 70% of lottery winners exhaust their winnings within 5 years, with nearly 44% declaring bankruptcy within 3 to 5 years. These startling figures underscore Bromstad's concerns about the lottery's impact on individuals' financial well-being. The phenomenon, often referred to as sudden wealth syndrome, manifests in various destructive patterns that extend far beyond mere financial mismanagement. One of the most common pitfalls observed among lottery winners is the immediate pressure to satisfy mounting requests from friends, family, and even strangers. Research indicates that up to 60% of lottery winners report experiencing strained relationships due to financial requests, leading to what experts term financial enmeshment. This situation often results in winners isolating themselves or, conversely, feeling compelled to maintain unsustainable levels of generosity. The psychological toll of these pressures can be severe, with studies showing increased rates of depression, anxiety, and substance abuse among lottery winners compared to the general population. The housing market presents another area where winners frequently encounter difficulties. While shows like My Lottery Dream Home showcase the glamorous side of purchasing luxury properties, industry data reveals that nearly 30% of lottery-funded home purchases result in foreclosure within 7 years. This statistic aligns with Bromstad's emphasis on practical considerations over extravagant choices. Many winners fall victim to what real estate professionals call luxury creep, where initial sensible purchases give way to increasingly extravagant acquisitions, often without proper financial planning or consideration of ongoing costs. Financial advisors specializing in sudden wealth management report that lottery winners typically make several critical mistakes in the immediate aftermath of their windfall. First, there's the tendency to make impulsive purchases, with luxury vehicles being among the most common initial expenditures. Data from wealth management firms shows that 85% of lottery winners purchase high-end vehicles within the first 6 months, often financing these purchases despite having sufficient cash assets. Second, winners frequently underestimate the complexity of managing large sums of money, with only 20% seeking professional financial advice immediately after winning. The employment sector also experiences significant disruption from lottery wins. Labor statistics indicate that nearly 40% of lottery winners quit their jobs within the first year, often without developing alternative sources of income or purpose. This decision frequently leads to identity crises and loss of social networks, compounding the psychological challenges already present. Moreover, the sudden influx of wealth often triggers predatory behavior from various quarters, including financial scams, lawsuits, and exploitative business proposals. Legal records show that lottery winners are 3 times more likely to be targeted by fraud schemes than non-winners. Perhaps most concerning is the impact on family dynamics. Sociological studies document a 50% increase in divorce rates among lottery-winning couples, with similar patterns observed in sibling and parent-child relationships. The strain of managing newfound wealth, combined with changing social dynamics and expectations, often proves too much for existing relationships to withstand. This breakdown of support systems leaves winners particularly vulnerable to poor decision-making and isolation. These documented consequences resonate strongly with Bromstad's cautious approach to guiding lottery winners through their home buying decisions. His emphasis on practicality and sustainability reflects a deeper understanding of these statistical realities. When he steers clients toward more modest properties or encourages them to retain professional financial counsel, he's drawing upon these well-documented patterns of post-lottery behavior. The designer's insistence on considering long-term maintenance costs and property taxes isn't merely prudent advice. It's a response to the alarming frequency with which lottery winners find themselves overwhelmed by the financial commitments of their dream homes. The disparity between the public perception of lottery winnings as a guaranteed path to happiness and these harsh realities forms the crux of Bromstad's professional dilemma. While he must maintain the show's positive tone and celebrate winners' good fortune, his actions and recommendations consistently reflect a deeper awareness of the potential pitfalls awaiting these individuals. This tension between entertainment value and responsible guidance shapes every interaction he has with lottery winners, informing his approach to helping them navigate one of the most significant financial decisions of their lives. David Bromstad's approach to responsible wealth management, lessons beyond the lottery. David Bromstad's professional philosophy extends far beyond the realm of home design, encompassing a comprehensive approach to responsible wealth management that he subtly incorporates into his interactions with lottery winners. His methodology centers on three core principles: sustainable investment, emotional intelligence in financial decision-making, and the cultivation of lasting value over fleeting luxury. These principles manifest in his consistent emphasis on what he terms the 3 Ps: practicality, permanence, and personalization, which serve as a framework for guiding winners towards sound financial choices. The concept of practicality takes center stage in Bromstad's advice, particularly when addressing the temptation to indulge in extravagant purchases. Rather than discouraging luxury outright, he advocates for what he calls calculated indulgence, encouraging winners to identify which elements of luxury genuinely enhance their quality of life. For instance, he might suggest investing in high-quality materials for frequently used spaces rather than opting for superficially impressive features that add little functional value. This approach helps winners distinguish between genuine needs and artificially created desires, fostering a more thoughtful approach to wealth allocation. Permanence represents another crucial aspect of Bromstad's philosophy, focusing on the long-term implications of financial decisions. He frequently emphasizes the importance of viewing wealth as a generational resource rather than a personal windfall. This perspective informs his recommendations regarding property selection, where he prioritizes factors such as location stability, architectural integrity, and community resilience. Bromstad's advice often includes considerations that extend beyond immediate gratification, such as future market trends, environmental sustainability, and potential legacy value. His approach acknowledges that true wealth management involves creating foundations that can withstand both economic fluctuations and generational transitions. Personalization forms the third pillar of Bromstad's wealth management philosophy, reflecting his belief that authentic value stems from personal connection rather than monetary expenditure. He encourages winners to invest in elements that reflect their unique stories and values rather than chasing trends or status symbols. This principle manifests in his design recommendations, where he prioritizes creating spaces that genuinely serve the owner's lifestyles and aspirations. Whether it's designing a functional art studio for a hobbyist or incorporating sustainable features for environmentally conscious clients, Bromstad's approach ensures that financial investments align with personal priorities. Beyond these core principles, Bromstad employs several specific strategies to help lottery winners navigate their newfound wealth responsibly. He advocates for what he calls phased prosperity, suggesting that winners implement their wealth in gradual stages rather than all at once. This approach allows time for adjustment and learning, reducing the risk of impulsive decisions. Additionally, he recommends establishing what he terms financial checkpoints, predetermined milestones where winners reassess their financial situation and adjust their plans accordingly. These checkpoints typically include waiting periods before major purchases and regular reviews of investment portfolios. Bromstad's philosophy also addresses the psychological aspects of wealth management, recognizing that emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in financial decision-making.